Hi guys, and welcome back to another Conquest texture pack update. So this has been updated to 9.1, so Monster has actually kind of gone from his break. He's come back from his break and he's now back onto texturing. He's done quite a few cool things actually, stuff that I didn't expect him to do, though I hoped he kind of did. So he's actually got the 1.8 blocks into 1.7, so he's done that via meta blocks. So really upgrading to 1.8, gives you the 3D textures but doesn't really give you... well, he just leaves everything, don't you? So at least he's doing that. So the ones he's actually done is Prismarine, which is 22:4, I believe. Yeah, 22:4, and that's basically Lapis. That will give you the normal Prismarine. You then have the Polished Prismarine, which is 22:5. Then 22:6 is the Dark Prismarine, so you get that kind of like tile effect. What he's done for the Sea Lantern is he's put that one in Glowstone. Reason being that then it does actually glow and it does give out light, so you've actually got that now, which I think is pretty cool. So that is actually one of the metadatas, 89:3. Now what he's done next is the red kind of stone, red sandstone, I believe it's called. So he's put that in the sandstone. So if you grab sandstone, you can actually metacycle through those. So for example, if we were down here, there we go, you can actually go up through these, and not like that. Now that's me there. So you can actually go through them and, you know, you can go through all the different colours. I think this is a really, really good addition. It's going to be really cool. I'm actually interested to see what Monster's going to do, well, with this actual rock, because it'd be really cool if it was like the normal cobblestone and actually this top bit goes up. But that'll work really, really nicely for deserty areas, really. So that's 24:7. You then have the next one, which is Polished Red Sandstone, which is 24:8, and then you get the Chiseled, which is 24:9. So you get this kind of like pillar type one here, and you also get the almost like, I don't know, patterned pillar. Patterned pillar? Yeah, why not? Let's go with patterned pillar for that one. The next that he's actually added in is the Iron Trapdoor, so he's added this as normal trapdoor, but a biome variation, and the actual biomes that it's in are Hell, Sky, and, well, that's it. Hell and Sky biome. So he's put those in those. These are going to be awesome for doors, like really, really cool for doors and door knockers and things. So, you know, we're going to be able to do loads and loads of stuff with that, or even just, you know, switch out random things like this. Have almost like masks here, and then have a wooden bit and have hinges and all this kind of cool stuff. There's going to be loads to do with that, so that's awesome. The next one that's actually added is an arrow in the ground biome variation of the kind of cobweb spears. So this is 30:5. And what he's done is, biome-wise, he's added a couple of them in. If I can actually... I bet you I've actually gone all the way through them. And actually, no, that's because I've done that. Yeah, if you actually double these up, that's a good point. If you double them up, they are the spears. But if not, biome-wise, you can switch through between the tiny little spears and also, basically, these, which are arrowheads. So you can put them in cauldrons. They work biome-wise with that. So it can look like they're actually in there, and it does actually look like it as well, so even though you can see it on there, and also just put them in the ground, so that's really cool. Another one he's actually added is the ash stuff. So this is snow, but in like hell biome and also sky biome, you actually get this ash texture, which actually looks really, really cool. It looks kind of, well, nice and grey, so that's going to be really interesting, and that's going to be interesting to see what people can do with that, to make like lava flows and things, and have still bits like red with the... Let's have a grab this so I can show you guys what I actually mean. If we grab the coal block and actually go through that and shove that down, you know, if you had like this one randomly mixed in with a load of this stuff, obviously this doesn't look great, but you know what I mean, hopefully. And you can see that I've got better snow on, so it does kind of weird out sometimes. There we go. So, you know, if you had like stuff around it like this, and it's all surrounded, then it would look pretty cool, so people can make it look like there's been a pyroclastic flow from a volcano and things. That's just going to be awesome in general. The next one that Monster has added is, it's basically a Cauldron variation, or not really a variation, but a meta of the Cauldrons. This is something I've never seen before. So basically, if you place down a Cauldron, usually if you right click it with the stick with Metacycler, it will come up to this one, which is 118:3. If you press it one more time, you will actually get the great texture, and then you can go through the different biomes, and this works with the biomes. I'm still not that sure about the desert one. I think it's because the beach one looks really cool. But this obviously can be used for loads of different stuff, and will actually look really good on, well, yeah, on beaches with fish and things. It'll look like a a semi-closed barrel, which isn't closed completely. I'm going to try and use it as a fish trap as well, but I don't know if it will work as a fish trap. We'll see. We'll see how that works. So yeah, there you go. We got a couple of variations there. You can't actually see that one, but that one is that one. There you go. So you can see how that one... I'm not too sure about it. Not 100% yet. Maybe it could do with the other texture. I don't know. But it's not a monster. So the next thing that we actually have is a different type of dirt. So this is 3:5. This is a frosty, icy dirt thing. So that's going to be really good for the kind of ice plots and making it look like, you know, bits of it a bit warmer. Because otherwise it doesn't look great. Now, monsters also changed the side texture of the birch stuff. So, yeah, I think that's quite cool. Yeah, it's nice and simple. He also did make a note that he's changed the dark wood, well, oak wood planks. I can't notice any difference in them. Maybe you guys can. But he did actually say that there's just a tiny little slight change to it, so, or at least from the update. So, not too sure about that. He's added a couple more variations. So these are 70:3. And he's added tons and tons of variations to these, so you get like books and things. So that's just to make it more varied, more interesting, I guess, and that really works. And then finally, we also have the mossy cobblestone. So what Monster's done with this one is he's made it tile better in basically big plots, or big surfaces, I think is probably the right word. So if I just cut out loads and loads of these, there we go. So what you get is better tiling. It actually does look better than it did before, so that's quite interesting. But that's pretty much it for the update. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to grab it in the description. It'll go to the Planet Minecraft page. You can actually subscribe there, and you can basically just follow it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.